Hi everyone. This time of year is our most hectic time of year by far because we're trying to get all of our little plants in the ground and battle the weather, like the wind and the crazy heat that comes on when it's not supposed to, and the rain. So we have to find the perfect time to get our plants in the ground so that they don't get shocked. So we're doing that. We are harvesting our spring bulbs, and we're getting the beds ready out in the field. We're trying to get all the drip line down. There's just so much happening. We're moving plants around, that like perennials and stuff like that. So there's just like 1,000 things to do. And this year it's a little bit different because we don't have as many people helping us. Because most of you know that we cut back this year because of health issues that I've had that kept getting worse. And so Jared's working full-time somewhere else. So when he gets home, he helps work on the business. My cousin Allie is here most of the days helping me. So usually it's just her and I during the day. And then, well, luckily we had about a month with her sister Sam too, my other cousin. So during tulip season when we're pulling all the tulips, she was here to help, which was awesome. And then my sister comes, Brittany, she comes over in the evenings sometimes during the week after she gets off work from her full-time job. So they've all been helping. My mom's been helping taking seeds and planting seeds for us. Jared's mom and dad both were helping do tulip deliveries. My little nephew Linky's been helping. It's just, this really is a family business. So I just wanted to explain how all that's going so far. And also, we aren't doing weddings this year, which is, it's helping a lot with how we're navigating this new strategy. And also we're planting the field, but the field, we're planting the aisleways quite a bit bigger this year because we're considering doing U-picks where you come out and pick flowers yourself. So we're trying to get that ready, and we want to make sure everything's really safe before we decide to offer that. But in the meantime, I just wanted to kind of show you around and what it looks like right now on the farm. Okay, these are our warm season plants that we've been transitioning from in the garage to outside. They start off in shade and then they get a little bit more sun each day for about a week. These are zinnias, cosmos, celosia, marigolds, basil, asters. None of these plants like to be below 50 degrees. And it never fails that if we plant them out too long before Mother's Day, we'll get a cold front come through and it'll take them all down. So this is just kind of like a safety thing for us. So these will be ready to go in the ground probably this weekend, if not before. It's been about a week that we've been easing them out, but like any little thing can stress them. Too much sun too soon, wind, rain, anything can stress the little plants. So we have to really baby them, and we've been taking these tables in and out for, it's been almost a week. So if you saw my lily video that I posted last week, planting lily bulbs, you can see that they're all starting to come up now. We grow them in crates because they're just a one and done cut. So you cut the whole plant down and it's just too valuable to put these out in the field. So we grow them in crates, and also we keep them up by the house because this protects them from deer, which love to munch on these. So I know this doesn't look super pretty like you would expect it to be when you see all of the abundance of blooms that we have at the farm stand, but this time of year everything is just really green, and it's all a work in progress. So we've got some fields that have not been tilled yet. We've got some areas that are tilled that are waiting for plants. We've got this first major, the big bed here is all planted, but everything's really small. So I'm just gonna give you a little peek at that. So this here is sunflowers. Then we've got stock and a lot of cool season annuals. This is our field ranunculus bed. It's doing really good. We're hoping these are gonna kick in this week, so we've got tons of extra for Mother's Day. But you can see there's lots of little buds in here, and I think the rain and the heat is really gonna kick those into high gear. This is Canterbury bells, and then everything else up here is just little plants. We got this all planted. This front area we got planted 2 weeks ago, and the back all last week. So it takes a lot of time to just get the beds ready with the drip line and the landscape fabric, but everything's doing really well. And we still have to get walkways laid down here so that we don't have weeds coming up, but that's not really a priority at this moment, so we're just trying to get everything in the ground. And then this bed over here is getting ready for dahlias. We're going to be planting our dahlias this week, in between harvesting and stuff for Mother's Day. And we've only got a portion of it done, but the whole rest of this bed will all be dahlias. It doesn't look like much at the moment, but we plant dahlias a foot apart all the way down, and there will be 2 rows in each of these beds. So this is our first year that we will be able to harvest all of our peonies. We're really excited. They're still pretty hard right now. See, there's ants on them. They're drinking up that glucose off of the blooms. They're really sweet. But they're all doing really well, so we're really excited. We're hoping that they're gonna kick in soon. This hoop house is kind of weedy. We need to get on top of the weeds in here, but this is where all the poppies are, and usually we have to get in here and cut all the buds before they're open, but I didn't come out and cut yesterday. I tried to rest some, so they are all open, and there's tons more buds behind them. And then there's lots of ranunculus coming down the side here. They're so pretty. One of my favorites. This is a new ranunculus variety for us this year, and we're loving it. They look almost like anemones, but they're really beautiful. They're really unique. And here's lots more of the just plain pink ranunculus. They're doing really well. Here's all of our anemones in the hoop house. They're a little short for us this year for some reason. I'm not sure why, but they're still really, really happy and vibrant. So I just wanted to say thank you all so very much for following along with our business and sticking by us as we make changes and try to make this business something that is good for everyone, so that it's not so hard on us and so that I can still do it physically. I've been working so hard all winter, trying to do everything I can in my power to help myself to heal, and I've been feeling much better, but I felt really good at this time last year too, until the heat kicked in, and that kind of knocked me on my butt a little bit. So I'm trying to stay ahead of that and do everything that I can to make things easier so that we can still continue to offer our flowers. This business has just been like a lifesaver on so many levels, not only for me, but all of my family that has been out here working with us. It helped us when I was really sick and we were trying to have children and we weren't able to. This is like my sanctuary. And then when my dad died, we were all out here together, just like being in nature and listening to the birds. And like during COVID, there's no other word than a sanctuary. Just being in nature and being amongst all the little living things, the plants and the animals, and just being a part of it and realizing how special it is. And I'm starting to get choked up a little, I'm sorry. It's such a miracle. And we are just so honored to be a part of this and to facilitate this and to be able to share it with you. And so we hope that you know how special you are to us, and we appreciate you always being so flexible and being so excited to come out and get our flowers. We're just so grateful, and we hope that you know that. And we love you very much, so thank you.